P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made. Yeah. So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing, because I have girls too, is though.
No boys?
I have a boy too.
Okay.
Is one, if your son is in that position or your son is accused of those things that Diddy was accused of, like, I'm going to believe in my son and what he says, but I'm gonna check him about that. I'm gonna check him about whether or not these are things you've done. I'm also gonna check him about putting himself in those positions. And on the other side that we have to be very careful of, especially when talking about women, is that
Floyd Mayweather may have just stepped directly into one of the messiest scandals in hip-hop history. He appeared on the Pivot podcast for what was expected to be a relaxed conversation, but instead it sparked a massive media storm. A single comment, along with a strange defense of Sean Diddy Combs, quickly turned the situation explosive. Now Floyd's name is being pulled into the courtroom controversy surrounding the alleged Freakoffs, the same disturbing parties that Cassie Ventura described as drug-fueled, violent gatherings where celebrities allegedly looked the other way. As new claims and court details surface, the internet is asking the question many people hesitate to say openly: was Mayweather actually present at Diddy's Freakoffs or even involved somehow? With fresh allegations emerging, fans believe the pressure around the situation is only getting stronger.
That's all I hear every day. Oh, I'm getting money. You know who I am? My name holds weight. Okay, all that's cool. But why are you tripping about spending $20 or $50 to get in the strip club? If you're really getting money like that, you're not tripping on $20 or $50. It's just a drop in the bucket. Me, myself, I got a staff, I got employees, I got to take care of. And if I let everybody in for free, I'll be out of business. You guys don't trip when you go out and buy them high-end cars. You don't trip when you buy the European clothes. And you don't trip when you buy them high-end watches. So why are you tripping about spending $20 or $50 just to get in the gentleman's club? This is not the homie hookup.
It all started with the moment that triggered the controversy. Floyd Mayweather appeared on the Pivot podcast and was asked about his relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. With the growing number of lawsuits and serious allegations surrounding Diddy, including claims of trafficking, abuse, and federal investigations, many expected Floyd to respond carefully. Instead, he did the opposite. Rather than distancing himself or giving a cautious answer, Mayweather strongly defended Diddy and stood by his comments, which quickly intensified the backlash and fueled even more public debate.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
He responded by saying that Sean Diddy Combs' business was his own. But then Floyd Mayweather added a line that shocked many listeners. He said that even if something like that happened to his own daughter, he would be hurt, but it would still be the choice she made. The remark was widely criticized because many people felt it suggested that victims are responsible for what happens to them. Social media reacted instantly. Clips of the interview from the Pivot podcast spread rapidly across platforms like Twitter and TikTok, with users stitching and sharing the moment everywhere. The comment sections quickly filled with harsh reactions, with critics bringing up Mayweather's past controversies and questioning his stance.
Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather is ruining any type of legacy this guy's had by just opening his mouth in interviews. He is arguably does not use common sense. He's very rich, very successful. Congratulations, Floyd. I used to think he's one of the best boxers ever, but I disagree now. I think he's tarnishing his legacy.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt, but that's a choice that my daughter made.
And this is where things start getting intense. Floyd has never been a stranger to controversy. In the past, he even spent time in jail and was convicted of domestic battery. Several of his former partners have accused him of both emotional and physical abuse, with some claims saying these incidents even happened in front of others. So when he suddenly jumps in to defend Diddy without anyone even asking him to, it naturally raises questions. Is he simply showing loyalty, or is he trying to protect himself? Then comes Curtis Jackson, better known as 50 Cent, and as expected, he wasn't going to stay quiet about the situation.
I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say f for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fiance, say fuck that.
50 Cent posted a video on Instagram where he mocked Floyd's comments, laughing and making fun of the situation. Then he dropped a line that quickly went viral. They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, are you stupid or are you dumb? He clearly didn't hold back, but that wasn't surprising at all. The tension between Floyd and 50 Cent has been going on for years, and their rivalry has never really cooled down. At this point, it goes far beyond music or entertainment. It's a long-standing personal feud that continues to play out publicly.
Do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't understand anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that flicky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or...
There have been rumors about fights happening behind the scenes. 50 Cent once claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. couldn't read, while Floyd responded by saying that 50 was broke and jealous. Their rivalry has gone back and forth for years, but now the tension has reached a whole new level. This time, the situation isn't about attention or clout. Instead, the accusations are connected to who was involved in the alleged freakoffs of Sean Diddy Combs and who may have helped hide everything behind the scenes.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the Buckeyes.
50 Cent even hinted at launching a new series, but did he actually go through with it? It seemed like a clear jab at who did what and who might be the next person exposed. Fans immediately jumped on it, and theories started blowing up across Reddit and TikTok. One user commented, if 50 is clowning Floyd now, it's because he knows something. He's been waiting for the perfect moment to throw him under the bus. And that idea might not be far from the truth, because what unfolds next takes the story straight into the courtroom. Inside a federal courtroom in Manhattan, things are turning chaotic. Day after day, the so-called freakoffs are starting to sound like more than just rumors. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's longtime ex, told the court she was pressured into sexual encounters with strangers while under the influence of drugs she says she never agreed to take. According to her testimony, these parties weren't random or casual. They were organized, recorded, and extremely disturbing. Sometimes I didn't even know where I was, Cassie said. There were people everywhere, celebrities, strangers, cameras. It felt like a nightmare. She also testified that when she was 8.5 months pregnant, Diddy allegedly forced her to perform for guests at a party that reportedly involved trafficking victims.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Another former Bad Boy artist, Don Richard, also supported those claims. She told the court that she personally witnessed Diddy assault Cassie, dragging her by the hair and threatening her, saying, "You talk, you die." But that isn't even the most disturbing part. Diddy's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, reportedly kept detailed records, including a list of VIP guests and notes about who attended certain parties and what allegedly happened there. Although Floyd's name hasn't appeared in the official court transcript, insiders claim there are sealed exhibits, and his name could possibly be included in one of them. And that's where the situation starts to get even more suspicious.
And Craig Mack, and I could do nothing but love him. And he's only been a great mentor to me, and somebody that I always love and be indebted to.
And what about the...
Floyd Mayweather and Diddy weren't just casual associates. they were actually very close. There are more than 50 documented times they were seen together between 2011 and 2020, whether at nightclubs, luxury mansions, or on private jets. And interestingly, that period is the same timeline when Cassie and several others claimed the so-called freakoffs were taking place.
Bang at somebody. I mean, I think that it's just that when I talk about the numbers that I'm doing, I'm really doing. It's not like, you know how the young kids say now, capping, or we used to say fronting, so ain't no future in your fronting, but whatever I talk about is what I'm doing.
He's not distancing himself, and he's not condemning anything either. Instead, he's brushing it off, saying, that's Diddy's business. That kind of reaction raises eyebrows, especially when many other celebrities are quickly cutting ties with Diddy. Usher, French Montana, and even Diddy's own children have gone quiet. Meanwhile, Floyd is still publicly defending him on major podcasts. At this point, something just doesn't seem to add up.
And the way I'm letting that, he's so bad boy, so he's just taking the flag up himself, and it's really proud to see.
Just when it seemed like the case couldn't get any more shocking, it did. Diddy's lead attorney, Anthony Ricco, suddenly stepped down from the case. This is someone who has defended extremely serious clients before, so leaving a high-profile celebrity case like this raises serious questions and is seen by many as a major red flag.
What he had a problem
First
with you
of all,
his artist saying the same
first
thing.
of all, see, I didn't do nothing to him. So let's go back to the first of all. The first of all is there has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true. And has really tried to stain my legacy. I've always been a person, I don't like to get in just talking people's business and things like that. But not right now. I have made it my purpose that when I come back.
Ricco told the court, under no circumstances can I continue to represent Mr. Combs. He didn't explain the reason. He didn't mention health issues or any conflict, he simply stepped away from the case. Naturally, people started speculating. Reddit has been going wild with theories. One thread with more than 20,000 upvotes claims Ricco left after allegedly seeing unreleased footage from one of the Freakoff parties and recognizing several high-profile names, possibly even Floyd. Another theory suggests that Diddy might turn against members of his own circle to protect himself. If he decides to cooperate, some believe he could drag others down with him, and that Floyd may be worried about that possibility. One comment pointed out that Floyd Mayweather's record has had controversies before. In 2010, he served 90 days in jail after a domestic violence case involving the mother of his children. Earlier, in 2005, he was also accused of striking another woman at a nightclub in Las Vegas. In 2015, the New York Times published an investigation describing how Mayweather had faced several domestic abuse allegations over the years, often resolved through settlements, NDAs, or legal maneuvering.
Combs' legal team is getting a little smaller. As the rap mogul's defense team prepares for his May trial on sex trafficking charges, his attorney Anthony Ricco respectfully but regrettably requested to be dismissed from his role, according to documents obtained by NBC News. Ricco, who is one of 6 attorneys on the case, requested in the February 21st filing to withdraw as representation because, quote, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, consistent with the ABA standards for criminal justice.
So when Floyd defends Diddy without showing any concern for the victims, it feels very different. It almost sounds like he's speaking about himself. That's why his silence becomes far more troubling. Silence from someone as powerful as Floyd isn't just loyalty or protection, it can be a serious warning sign. At the moment, Floyd Mayweather hasn't been officially named in any court case. There's been no arrest, no indictment, and no confirmed evidence released publicly. However, the clues seem to be piling up like falling dominoes. He continues to defend actions that many people believe are impossible to justify. His name is connected through timelines, locations, and certain behaviors. Some insiders even claim that sealed documents could expose much more information. And it's not like Floyd is free from legal trouble even without the Diddy Freakoff situation. Federal authorities have reportedly been watching him closely for months. It all started with those luxury property raids in Dubai. Soon after, reports surfaced that the FBI had been quietly building a case against Floyd involving financial crimes, racketeering, and possible international wire fraud.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen. He apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
But the situation gets even worse. Rumors on the street claim that Floyd allegedly tricked investors into putting millions of dollars into a fake real estate project in Manhattan.
So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Yeah. What you mean it's no transfer of ownership on these properties? Champ on the internet talking about he spent $402 million on these properties. I'm hoping this is not somebody just caught Floyd Mayweather slipping. He said he owned them.
But the whole thing seems like a lie. The building is still sitting there half-finished. The permits have already expired, the contractors walked away from the project, and the investors are extremely furious.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
And now the rumors are growing even louder. People are starting to say that Mayweather's money might be running out. Insiders in Vegas are quietly talking about the possibility that he could soon file for bankruptcy. His team keeps denying those claims, but the numbers just don't seem to add up.
Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes, what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
He's now fighting exhibition matches in Asia just to make money, selling luxury watches on Instagram, and lately he seems to be appearing in courtrooms more often than in boxing rings.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because if anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all.
He's fighting exhibitions in Asia for cash, flipping watches on Instagram.
So with all that pressure already on his back, Floyd choosing to link himself to Diddy right now is very strange timing. Diddy's empire seems to be collapsing quickly, and the real question isn't whether more names will come out, it's about who will be next. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Floyd was actually involved, or is he just another celebrity pretending not to know anything? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more updates, and share your theories below. I'll see you in the next one.
Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam.
Bank, I'm robbing y'all. Phelps does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated.
Multiple sources say Floyd Mayweather attended at least 3 of Diddy's most private and exclusive parties, the kind where phones weren't allowed, security was extremely tight, and guests were required to sign NDAs before entering. And it's not only about who showed up at those events, it's also about how Floyd has been acting recently.